Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Drogba. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Nunez. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Drogba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Salah! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh no, what has happened here? Just tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Wan-Bissaka will have a busy game here, I think. OK, he might not be the best when it comes to contributing to the attack, but his strengths are what he does at the back. And when it comes to one-on-one situations, there aren't too many better.
Well, he has been described as one of the best one-to-one defenders, and that was really evident against the finest opposition. You can't forget, can you, how he helped to shut out probably England's most formidable side of the last decade, contributing to their dethronement back in 2020. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Eriksen! And it's been taken short. And here's Eriksen. And this is Hazard. Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. João Cancelo. Rice. And here's Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mohamed Salah. These two, and Torres! And again the keeper stands strong.
Fernando Torres really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
It's their second corner of the game. Hazard gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Hazard. Now it's Kagawa. Now it's Eriksen. Nicely spread. Now it's Darwin. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Saliba. And it's Van Dijk. Saliba. And this is Torres. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gets a good foot in there. Eriksen is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. it's Darwin. Now he's got space here. Bullish header! Getting the flags up. Aimed beyond the defence. Torres receives it in a good position here.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Drogba. Darwin. And Dyke with the slide tackle there. And he's gone long.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Kagawa. And here's Nunez. Now it's Torres. Now, can they get him away? Torres! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Kagawa. Now it's Darwin. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Vieira. Kagawa. Nunez.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Drogba.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's an excellent interception. Nunez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Timber. For Palmer. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Azar. Nunez!
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's well positioned here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So a chance here. What can they make of it?
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Van Nistelrooy! Superb goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Menu shoots! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Salah. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Torres. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's with the keeper. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vieira. Van Nistelrooy. Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Number 24. Palmer. Number 14. Van Dijk. Number 5.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Coming on the field. Number 10. Erling Haaland.
Well, Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and
Van Nistelrooy! It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Wan-Bissaka. And they win it back again. Makaleli. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the counter is on. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Vieira.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Haaland! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Fires it in. Chance, surely! And again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Floated through. That's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 10 minutes is...
So, a breakthrough already. Doku, Rice, threads one in, spread neatly. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Rodri, out towards the flank. And this is Mohamed Salah. João Cancelo. Well timed, excellent interception. Mendy gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rodri. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Doku.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Plenty to aim at here. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now it's Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Doku. Great vision. Well, that is one way to stop him. Palmer. De Ligt looking to hit the byline here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Haaland. Doku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's De Bruyne. And claimed it back swiftly. De Bruyne.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for...
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Can he finish? Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's had it nicked away. And he's found a way past. Fernando Torres shoots! Alexander-Arnold clears. Rodri. Quality ball. Rice. O'Reilly. Opts for safety. And it's Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Torres. This is Mohamed Salah. Goes down, but nothing given. Looking for the run. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not...
Can he finish? Palmer. Fernando Torres. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Alexander-Arnold, played out towards the right wing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Such good technique.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. No way through there. Tries to pass it through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now, can they get him away? Swings it across.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Rice. He's looking wide. He is through here. In it comes. Forward it goes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Torres.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Haaland is firing after that one. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lofted upfield.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Shot chance! And another try! There's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24, Palmer, number 13,
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20,
and that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's made its way to him. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Arsenal clearly are pushed.
Makalele has given away a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attack...
Applies the finish! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the volley. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Foden clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Rice puts his foot on the gas. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. No way through. Now it's Haaland. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Arsenal are now down to 8 following the sending off.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
He's in space and looking for options. Well, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Foden! That has not gone well. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out. And the shot! Rodri. 5 minutes to add. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Goes for a shot! Now it's Foden. He's gone for goal! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Arsenal are going to be forced to play the rest of the game with just 7. It's Son Heung-min! It's anyone's ball now. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Japan against Borussia Dortmund.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. And it's Nakata. Minamino! And he's opted for the long pass. Nakata. No, he's not getting any further than that. Nakata is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it. Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves...
Has a shot!
Japan, definitely.
Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 7 minutes is number 14, Ito.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Ligt. And it's Cannavaro. Minamino. And it's Kubo. Played back in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Nakata, and it's made its way to him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Kubo, looking for the run. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's... And the shot! And yes, it's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 7, Marco van Basten.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Minamino.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Climbs up big! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Japan blast themselves into a 3-goal... And the shot! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Minamino. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Puskás. And he can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Here's Ito. Now it's Puskás. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nakata. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, cracking ball. And the keeper has it. Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Couldn't squeeze it through. This looks promising. That has been cut short. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Minamino. It's Nakata! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Nakata deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? Puskás.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hernandez. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mitoma. Ambitious ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to make the challenge. Here's the whistle for half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he is going into that little black book. And it's Kubo. Kubo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kubo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, super find. And this is Van Basten. Push, takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And this is Van Basten. And the through ball. Puskás is on his own. And he's there to belt it away. It's Van Basten! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The second half sparked straight into life. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
What a difference.
He's having a shot! No mistake! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Japan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Pinches it off him. Endo. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Puskás. Hernandez. Rodri. And this is Van Basten.
Might want to be careful there.
Mitoma. And it's Nakata. Here's Nakata. Nakata. Now it's Minamino. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good. Nakata! And again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner.
Substitutions taking place.
De Ligt getting this one clear. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Nakata. Oh, well played, well played. Decent chance! And it's Nakata. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Conte. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tomiyasu. Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Romario. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking wide. Mitoma, and he's managed to get free. Backward it goes. Nakata. Good. It's Nakata! This time, surely! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. Goes for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Back into the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Strokes it back. Tries to pass it through. Oh, they could break here. He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Deep into injury time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And yes, it's him again!
Substitution for Japan, number 16, Machida.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Canada, number 9.
Shot could be on, and that has left him in a heap. And that's gone loose. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
A quick reminder.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. And he's on a charge. Lovely feet. And it's Cruyff. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't...
Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Ha segnato al 7° minuto, numero 15.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. De Ligt. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. Now it's Puskás. Hernandez. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. He won't be happy with that one. Conte. And he was alert to it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Borussia Dortmund are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Messi. De Ligt. Now it's Cruyff, and he cuts out the supply. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi. Van Basten. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Delivered across.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Van Basten. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's been cut out, well played. Approaching the half-hour mark. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rudiger. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Puskás. Now it's Puskás. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Hernandez. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Batist, shapes to shoot! Messi. Van Basten. Now it's Puskás. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez goes steaming forward. He's found a way through. Skims one in. Zé Roberto. Sade. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. Deftly away. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13. Lascia il campo per il
And we're off again.
5.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Adams makes the interception. Cannavaro. It's a searching pass. Shot and goal! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!